Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Alrighty. I hit a milestone yesterday. Man, sometime around yesterday. I figured, why would I make two videos in the same day? But anyway, alright, I've done it before. But I hit my second million views yesterday. Now, all in all, that's really not that big of a deal, right? Like, there are some YouTubers that get a million views in an hour. Like, but for a smaller content creator like me, who's got a relatively small channel, it's not the fact that I hit a million views or my second million views is what makes it a big deal to me. What makes it a big deal is the length of time it took me to get that second million views. Because I started my channel in May of 2017. The last week of May in 2017. It took me 22 months to get my first million views. And now my channel is about, let's see here, 25, 26, 7, 28, about 29 months. My channel's about 29 months old now. It took me less than a third of the time to get my second million views from my first million. So that's just, I mean, I'm making this video for one of these reasons is I know there's a lot of smaller content creators out there. I think one of the issues with some of the smaller channels is you guys don't update your content regularly enough, and you're not doing things your own way, right? Like, or you're just kind of, you're taking a simplistic approach. I mean, which did work for me, by the way. It absolutely did work for me. I'm not gonna lie. But my content was different because I was actually the first one to talk about driving. Like, I was one of the first YouTubers to actually not just talk about making money off referrals, not just talk about making money off like links and stuff like that, to actually talk about making and prove you can make money driving. There was maybe one or two channels before me, but I was the one that consistently stuck to earnings-based strategies. And that's why if you want to do rideshare related content, like, I can't tell you how to grow your own channel if you're doing other stuff. My only channel is rideshare. You know, talk about your experiences, talk about the challenges, talk about the money, stuff like that. But you got to make it your own, right? Don't be another Uber news channel. There's already enough of those. Don't be another Uber outrage channel. There's enough of those. But another thing I want to say is I checked the Social Blade, and as of right now, what is today's date? The 15th, which I just realized I missed like a birthday party on Saturday. Whoops. As of today, October 14th of 2019, I am the third top viewed Uber Lyft rideshare channel on YouTube, only behind Dustin is Driving and Harry Campbell, the rideshare guy. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and pat myself on the back for this one, because I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm the most watched rideshare YouTuber ever that actually drives. I mean, and is actually a full-time driver. Everyone else that, gets views and all that stuff either don't drive or just talk about driving. So the fact that as of right now, I'm the third most watched channel. I'm not talking about most views. I'm talking about most watched video or most views in the last like 30 days. The fact I'm the third largest channel, as busy as I am, and that I'm one of the only drivers on YouTube. I know there's like, Bam and Dave, but in terms of larger channels and all that stuff that are getting views, mine is driver focused, and it's actually done by a driver. And like I said, I have to pat myself on the back on this one. I'm the first. How fucking crazy is that? So yeah, this is just kind of like a little I guess this more goes out to the smaller channels and to the. And obviously, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to grow your channel, you got to keep plugging away at it. I've never had a viral video, guys. I don't have that much shareable content. I just hustle. The amount of work ethic I put into driving, that's kind of what I do on YouTube. I just plug away at it. I grind. That's literally what I've been doing on YouTube for the last 2.5 years. And it's starting to work. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to my next 1 million views. And that's the cool thing about YouTube is once your channel starts growing, as long as you don't piss off your audience too much, or you don't, as long as you don't find some way to fuck up your algorithm or something like that, the growth is exponential. Because it took me 22 months to get my first 1 million, 7 months to get my second 1 million. Now, if I'm lucky, it'll take like 5 or 6 months to get my next one, and then so on and so forth. Maybe in 2-3 years, I'll be getting 1 million views per month. I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know that. But that doesn't mean, just because I didn't see success immediately doesn't mean I'm just going to stop trying. So, again, this was just a little update for all you guys, the smaller content creators. Even if your channel doesn't grow right away, like, fun fact, I didn't get my first 100 subscribers until like 6 months of making videos. And then it just kind of started growing from there, right? Just because your channel doesn't get any traction at first doesn't mean it never will. You just have to keep applying yourself. You have to keep putting yourself out there. But be interesting, be unique, do things your own way, right? Don't follow the path other people are following. Because, fun fact, the Uber news channels are sinking in views right now. Because they back themselves into a corner because all they know how to talk about, or all they know how to do is read articles. And when there's really nothing that interesting going on in the news, then they got nothing to talk about. You have to bring yourself into your content. Don't just read news articles. Don't just talk about what's going on in other people's videos. Come up with your own content. All right, so that's all I got for this one, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.